Hey guys, my name is Michelle Park and I'm your PiYo format expert. And today I want to talk to you about PiYo's pretty poses. Now, what do I mean by the pretty poses? Well, I mean those poses that you look at and they look really graceful and they look amazing, but your participants might not be getting the most out of the actual poses. They might not even realize it. So let's talk. Let's specifically talk about Atlas and Flip. I'm going to give you some cues that will help you help them realize the full potential of those moves. All right, first is Atlas. Now, Atlas, we can come at Atlas from a couple different ways, and I'm going to show you from crouching, and then I'm going to show you from a side lunge. Now, in Atlas, your front foot is slightly turned out. Your back foot is behind. Now, watch when I come down into crouching, both heels come off the ground. Now, I'm still stabilizing, pulling the shoulders back, pulling the belly button in. I come up, I push through the front heel, I straighten my front leg, and I squeeze the inner thighs together as my arms reach up overhead. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, and nice long length through the torso. Now let me show you that. Now I was engaging every single muscle in my body, but watch what it looks like when I don't engage, because it still looks pretty, right? But it's all the way you think. So you kind of have to tell your students to tell their bodies to move a certain way. So down in crouching, push through the front heel, lengthen through the fingertips, and now look, you might not be able to tell, but I am not engaging much. I'm just reaching. And now I'm going to squeeze my inner thighs together, pull my shoulders back, and really reach through my fingertips. That gives you the most out of that move. Now watch, side lunge. I can do the same thing here. Push into Atlas. Back foot and back heels up, front heels down, straighten the front leg, reach through the fingertips, and nice long length through the torso. So there's just little cues you can give your participants to make that move better for them. And you know, the more successful they are, the more they'll love you, the more they'll come back for more. Now, the next move is the flip, and that's a tricky one for a lot of people. So I'm going to take you all the way down, and I'm going to take you into a plank position. And what I'll do is I'll do it front first, and then I'll angle it so you can see the different lines. So I'm going to go from down dog. Now, down dog, I'm going to take one leg up in the air and then drop that leg, flexing the foot, bending the knee, opening up the hip, dropping back. You see how I dropped and didn't just fall? I lowered with control. So you lower with control, you're on the blade of one foot and the ball of the other. Fingertips are open, your shoulders right over your elbows right over your wrist. You reach the opposite hand up and you push through the hips like you're pushing towards the ceiling. And you come up real high on the ball of the foot. You're gonna see their heel down quite a lot. Tell them ball and blade. Reach through the fingertips and then come on back front. Now let me show you at an angle. I'll angle this way. Open the fingertips, single leg down dog. Again, I'm going to take one leg up in the air. I'm going to bend the knee, push through the fingertips, and then lower with control into that flip. I tend to drop my hips first, and that's great because you can settle. Blade, and then ball of the foot when you push up. Lengthen through the fingertips. Again, shoulder, over, elbow, over, wrist, and open palm. Talk to them about pushing up through the hips, pushing through the blade, pushing through the ball of the foot, and pulling your shoulders way, way away from the ears. And then you come back, and you can settle in whatever pose you want after that.